Hello everyone, Jaime Mantilla here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to copy a UI or a screen or user interface using CopyCoder. Okay, I just learned about this CopyCoder application and I just want to test it out with you guys and just figure it out the best approach to generate a prompt to create a UI and then run it using Cursor AI. The platform that I'm using to get ideas, let's say right now, is Vercel. In Vercel, you have a screen that is for templates. So if you go to product, where is it? Resources, templates. You can actually find different templates. You can actually duplicate it from here, but that's not the point. The point is for me to be able to get an idea of something, let's say from Dribbble or some other website, duplicate it and make sure that it looks 90% close to what I like, or just to get ideas, right? So that's the point of this, is more for me to show the possibilities of AI and what you can do, especially with CopyCoder. I will leave the link below. But let's see. So right now I was looking at some SaaS templates. Some of these look pretty cool. And I was going to start with something simple. I did the previous video was pretty lengthy. I almost gave up on it. You should watch it because it took like 60 minutes to figure things out, because that was the first time using it and I was just kind of, AI was not being very friendly, and I had to install and uninstall things. But I'm gonna keep trying here with this one. So hopefully this one goes smoother. And that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and pick one of these UIs. Again, I wanted something simple, and I picked this one. I don't see it anymore for some reason, but this is like a coming soon. Join the waitlist with Notion as CMS. So again, if you're launching your SaaS, or if you are on a waitlist, or if you joining or you're starting something and you need a waitlist where you need to grab the name and phone number, I know that there's many applications that you can do that with. I'm not saying that this is the way. I'm just saying that you can use these in case you don't have the possibilities to use templates. But again, it's more to challenge the AI and challenge the possibilities, learn more, and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get the screenshot of this. I'm going to paste it here. That's going to give me some prompts. I'm going to use the Cursor AI, which would be here, which I want to start I'm going to create a new folder here, say saas or waitlist saas CopyCoder. Okay. So I'm just going to open up folder here. I'm going to show you a trick. I don't know if you know about this trick, but you can do either right click. I'm on Windows. I'm not sure how to do it in Mac, but you can do inspect. When you do inspect, you can either do F12 or right click inspect. You're going to give you this screen. You're going to do Control-Shift-O. Never mind. Not Control-Shift-O. Control-Shift. Come on. It's Control-Shift-P. Okay. I got it right. And then you do full capture a screen, right? So I'm going to click on it and it's going to open up. It's going to capture the whole screen. Like instead of, like right now, if I do it like this, it's just going to grab whatever I can see. But, you know, as you can see, there's things at the bottom, especially when it's a longer screen. I can actually show it to you. Let's see this one. Let's go to this UI. And it has a pretty lengthy, right? One screenshot wouldn't be able to get the whole thing. So you could do F12, Control-Shift-P, then full screen capture. You click on it and it takes a full screen capture of the whole thing. And that's beautiful how it looks. You see, it looks like that. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that screen that I just downloaded. I'm going to go to CopyCoder. I'm going to go to my downloads folder and I'm going to drag it into this. So I want that to be replicated. Web application. I'm going to generate prompts. It's going to analyze it, and then it's going to give me a prompt that I can put into Cursor AI. Okay, so just give it a few seconds, and then we'll see how magic happens. I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, and I don't need this. So we're gonna see how close it gets. All right, so we got the initial prompt. I'm gonna come here. I'm in Cursor AI. For those that you don't know, it is like Visual Studio Code or a workbench for developers to structure code. So if you go to cursor.com, that's where you can download it. You've probably seen it in previous videos that I've done. If not, you can go back and check some of them. But I'm going to go back to Cursor AI. I'm going to do either Control I, or you can just click at the panel right at the top and paste my prompt in the composer, which is pretty much giving it all the information that it needs. The structure, the navigation elements, the layout components, etc., etc. I'm going to do agent because I want this to go in YOLO mode. I actually configured it last time, but if you need to configure it, you go here, you go to File, one second, Preferences, you do Cursor Settings, and then you will see not the models features, there's a YOLO here, enable YOLO mode, which is going to iterate and do its thing. Sometimes I have to give it input, but most of the time it's just going to try to troubleshoot on its own and figure things out on its own without much intervention from a human being. So let's say you find some issues, so it continues to fix it until it ends up with the right result. Okay. Sometimes it asks if you want to continue with certain components. I'm gonna do that once I see the prompt. But again, YOLO mode is pretty much on its own, doing its thing, figuring things out. So let's see. So I don't have to do anything right now. Let's see. Cursor AI or CopyCoder. I'm going to generate page structure. That's the second step, which the first one is not done yet. It is still going. Just let it go. Just going to accept for now. And then this is the structure, okay? Which I'm going to copy and paste once we are done. All right, come on. We are 8 minutes into this. Hopefully this is not going to take that long like last time. But you never know, right? You never know. One second. It's just going YOLO mode. Figuring things out on its own, installing, apologize, partial edit. Let's fix that page component completely. Now let's create a main page component with waitlist form. Let's create global CSS. It's the beauty of these, man. It's like, whew. This this landing page probably take few hours maybe. This is pretty simple. Or maybe with the backend integration to a mailing list, less than a day, probably within an hour or 2 hours. Let's see how long it takes me to do it. But yeah, I'm not diminishing any developers. I look up to them and I highly respect them for their skill. But, now AI is here to lower the barrier for those that are not that technical and want to break into tech. So that's what I'm showcasing here, and I'm documenting in the journey of using AI so they can take action and, challenge themselves. So we'll see. Okay, so great. I completed Node.js waitlist landing page, created this, added necessary configurations. I'm going to accept. And then let me see if it asks me to run anything else. All it's doing is, I'm going to take this. I'm going to run it. Let's see what it does. Actually, yeah, let's see. Let's see what the result is. And then I copy the next prompt to see what it gives me. All right. All right. So this is this landing page. Cursor AI. I don't need this one. I'm closing it. This is the copy. It's taking some time to compile and to get things together. I don't need this one. I don't need this one. I'm going to need this one. So I'm just going to copy that here. Once I'm ready, I'll send it over. As of now, it's just taking too long. I don't know if you noticed, but in my previous videos, I use Python and Streamlit for prototyping. It actually is much easier and faster than Node, React, and Next.js. And that's why I use it, which is no big deal. Again, anybody can use whatever programming language they want. But for me, prototyping and to create a POC or an MVP, I can actually do it much faster using Python and Streamlit. So some of the applications, some of the videos that you've seen before are that way. But this one is Next.js, which is normally what is used for CopyCoder. So we got the UI. We're missing tailwind, like the CSS, the styling. Let's see if the second prompt is going to give me that structure. And I don't want to tell it, hey, this is wrong. I just want to finish with the two prompts to give me the structure and to give me everything that I need. And then once I see the UI and I see that if it looks crooked or something, I'll just take a screenshot and I put it here. That way you can analyze it and figure it out. But as of now, we're not done. I'm just giving it instructions just to make sure that it finishes what it needs to finish. And that's it. So just give it some time here. We are at 12 minutes right now. Hopefully we'll finish before the 30-minute mark. It's not going to change until I save the changes here, which is still going. This is not perfect. Not yet. Not yet. Powered by Amazing Tools. And these are all placeholders. It's not going to do the same thing that it did here. Like these are 1, 2, 3. There's 6 images here. I expect these 6 images here to look the same. But once you have the images, you can just replace the images and that's it. This is more of a mock-up or of a UI or, something, whatever you want to build. So you see it's going and it's troubleshooting on its own. It's creating, troubleshooting. All right, let's see. Let's just wait a little bit. It's doing its thing. I know it's painful to just watch my face or see my face, me waiting. But I don't want to edit this thing because this is what you need to know and what you need to see. This is what you're going to be doing. You're going to take action, try it yourself, and you're going to see this thing going just like I am seeing it going until it finishes what it needs to finish. Okay? I think it's almost done. Let's see. Waitlist. Fine to save changes. So the application is not ready to use. You can navigate between pages, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. I'm going to accept all the changes. I'm going to refresh. Compile. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure that this is working as expected, which doesn't look like it, but we can tell it, hey, this is not supposed to be like this. Enhancing the responsiveness, implement motion, integration. Okay. So I'm just going to move my head here on the side, and I'm going to move this control here. I don't think you see it, but it's the one for the volume and recording and things like that. So I'm just going, oh, got an error. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to paste it here. There more. Iteration failed because the server rendering HTML didn't match the client. As a result, this trait will be generated on the client. This happens if blah. Okay. So that's what you have to do. In this case, he gave an error. You copy and paste that error into Cursor AI, and then it's going to try to fix it. Okay. So accept all the changes. This is still going, so I'm not going to say anything until it's fixed. Come on. So the app, the packages, you see all this code. I mean, somebody had to, before AI, somebody had to know all this stuff or use the resources, the internet, Google. You know, there are some templates and things like that that could be used, but all this code had to be written by somebody. Now a machine can do it for you. Still getting errors. So let's go. Somebody had to troubleshoot the code, figure things out. Type of window. Undefined variable input such as date now or math random, which changes each time is called. Can also happen if the browser extension installed. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So it should be prevented. Okay, fine. Let's just try to refresh again. So the errors are gone, but I don't feel that the image that we gave it matches this. Okay. So I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to come to here, unless this is still going. Sometimes it takes some time to render the right thing. As you can see here, it's spinning, right? I don't know if I just compiled 200. Come on. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to start over. Okay, that's fine. So styling, CSS, styling is missing or not rendering correctly. Copy, paste. I go back to the screen first. Yep, seeing the same thing. Still waiting. It's spinning. All right, let's go. This is the page. I mean, this is what it's supposed to look like. So you have sample waitlist, you have the inputs, join waitlist, and then you have all these other text and the images. Then Twitter and GitHub at the bottom of it. Here's at the top. But again, it's not going to be 100%. You just want something similar to what I'm trying to use and copy, okay? This is more for me to show you options. Yeah, copying and duplicating and using somebody else's work is bad, or it's bad in somebody else's eyes. But from what I heard on one video, is like you need to replicate and then innovate, okay? So everything here in this world started from somebody creating something, then that somebody, some other person took that thing that was created and improved it, and then he made it better solution, and that's pretty much what you can do as well. You don't need to reinvent the wheel from start when there's so many things that you can reuse and take ideas from. Okay, so we got that. Let me just accept all changes. Tailwind, global, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. It's taking some time to render. 404. That's an error. Ooh, you see? Okay, error. What happened? CSS layout. So something happened with the CSS changes that were done. Let's see. Okay, so it's killing the ports, the other ports that we're using. And it's probably going to trying to start over. Recursive force, that next, fine. npm install, so it's trying to install everything again. Build the application. Still trying to figure out where to put my head. Hello. But, we'll see. I need to install. Okay. He's installing the Tailwind CSS dependency. Let's see. Let's go. So it makes sense. I'm going to move this thing to the side. Then I'm going to take this. It may not work. Yeah, because it killed the port. So I'm going to use port 3000. Okay. Latest. Now let's try to clean the build. Let's try to run the build. Come on. Okay. That's the beauty of YOLO mode. You don't have to do much. Just taking care of things on its own. npm install. These are all the dependencies. from it. Great, thank you. Now let's update the configuration files. Thank you. Let's update the tailwind configuration. Thank you. Just gonna close these out. I don't think it's ready yet. Let's update the global CSS file to fix the placeholder issues. Awesome. npm run build. Let's go, let's go. All right. Let's see. npm install again. Come on. Let's go, man. Let's go. Accept changes. I don't think it's gonna run because we need to run the npm run def. But like it's finding issues here. Tailwind init repo already exists. npm run def. If you're still experiencing any issues, please let me know. Okay, so you run it. You run it on its own. So npm run def. Now it's trying to compile it to render in the browser. And let's see. So we need it to look like this. It's not gonna be perfect, and the placeholders are gonna be different, but at least 80 to 90% similar to what we have here. Okay, that's the goal. Okay, not bad, not the same, but not bad. Let's see. Let's do that. This is still going. What's going on here? Notion template. Is it going? What's going on, man? Ultimate saas waitlist. So I'm just gonna do this again. I'm gonna close it. And I wanna try it again. Okay. So it's not the same, but it's similar. So I'm just gonna put this one here. And I'm gonna put this one here. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long. But let's make sure. Okay, so we have, I wonder. So let's compare. So we have the coming soon. Of course, this icon didn't take it. Notion sample. So you have Notion DB, you have template, you have social. That's the waiting list. This navigation, it added extra, I guess, because maybe of these items here in the menu. We have the ultimate SaaS waitlist template. So the simple Next.js waitlist template with Notion and CMS. That's fine. Join the waitlist to get early access on the product and receive updates to the program. Join the waitlist to get early access to our revolutionary platform. Built with Next.js and powered by Notion as a CMS. So it actually adds its own twist to it, which I'm okay with. Your name, your email, fine. Join list, excellent. This was missed, no big deal. But it's here at the bottom for you to put information about your business or information. I wonder what this is. Yeah, I don't know why it's not rendering completely. But And then you have these images here at the bottom, which are the same 6 tiles from the UI itself. So I think this is a win. Again, it's not perfect, but it's very close. It added its unique twist to it, its unique flavor, without me having to give it that much information. So we went to CopyCoder. CopyCoder, we added the image. We got the prompt for step number 1. Then prompt number 2 is to structure everything. We got some errors. So we went back and forward troubleshooting with Cursor AI, giving it the information. We did YOLO mode, which is configured. I think I showed at the beginning. But overall, we just created a simple landing page or a join list landing page under 30 minutes. And it doesn't look bad. I'm pretty pleased with the outcome. It doesn't look bad. It is actually pretty good for the effort that was put into it, right? All you have to do is copy an image, drop it into another application. This other application creates 2 prompts or 2 set of prompts, and then Cursor AI does whatever it needs to do to finish the task. Of course, requires troubleshooting. This is still not finishing rendering. It's okay. But the purpose of this video is not to build something perfect to the end. It's for me to show you the possibilities of using other tools to generate an output of something that you want to build. Okay? So with that said, let me know if you have any questions. Keep comments coming. Give me feedback. Give me information. Any information that you need from me, let me know. Any ideas that you want me to put in the channel, let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Thank you.